Hey, good morning, pumpers. It is 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. It was just a weekend, so waking up this early on a Monday is kind of hard. But yeah, we're gonna be heading out over to the jobs that we weren't able to do on Friday, which kind of sucks because it ruins the rest of my day not being able to do them when they're actually scheduled. So now we're kind of hoping that I'm actually able to do them. So I don't know if you guys noticed also, today I'm in Joker. We're gonna take this one out and see how it works out, so bear with me. I don't really have a spot anywhere to really kind of hang this GoPro today, so it's gonna be a little bit of figuring things out. But in that case, if I can find a spot, I will. If not, I'll try to figure something out. But yeah, man, good morning. It's a Monday. Let's get this week started with this rescheduling shit that we gotta deal with. So let me go knock out these jobs and we'll go from there. So yeah, man, happy Monday. So I just went to my first job where I have to park at that loading dock, and they have a big semi truck just blocking every single slot. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to my next job, which based on what they said, it's gonna mess us up because they want us out of there by 3, and I don't know if that's gonna be possible. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this other job out. Same owner, same name, same everything. It's just across the bridge from Bellevue. So we're gonna go and try and knock this one out since we got the new code for it, and then we are gonna go ahead back and see if that truck is still there. And if it's still there, I don't know, we're gonna have to figure it out. But for now, I'm gonna come to this job real quick and knock this one out and keep our day going. So yep, let me try to park this in there and then we'll go from there. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. So I just finished this job, and I gotta say, this new pump, man, is nice. You ain't gotta wait to build up pressure. That thing's already at its best. And then once you put your hose in there, that baby don't stop. So made it a lot quicker. And we have this gauge on the side now that tells us exactly how many gallons we take and how many gallons we actually have. Well, I mean, it doesn't tell you how many gallons you take, but you do the math and then you kind of figure out how many you did. But it tells you how much you have on your tank, which is pretty cool. But yeah, man, this pump is pretty badass. I like it. New code worked. So yeah, so this one, we're done with this one. I'm gonna head back to the loading dock area and see if that guy is still there. And if it's still there, I don't know how it's gonna work out, because we told him that each one of those jobs takes anywhere between an hour to 2 hours, and they gave us a 3-hour window to do 3 jobs. So if you guys do the math, you guys tell me. I don't know how they expect us to do it, but we're gonna go check and see what they want us to do, and then go from there. So I'm gonna finalize this job and I'll catch you guys over there, and I'll update you on whether I did it or not, or whether or I called the customer or try to figure something out. So I also forgot one thing. Customers, if you guys are watching this, or anybody that owns a restaurant, if you guys know that a pumper is coming to clean your grease trap or even sep tank or whatever the case is, if you guys schedule an appointment, please don't stack a bunch of stuff on there. I just remember right now, just because I was going through the pictures that I took, they had a bunch of stuff on top of the grease trap itself. And especially when you give us a time frame that you want us in and out by, don't make it that much harder for us to do your job, or to do our job and to clean the grease trap, having to remove everything and then put it back in situations. You know, in some situations there's labels on the grease trap itself, do not put anything on this, and if you do, you're not obligated to put it back. In some cases we do like to put them back, just because, like I've said before, we like to leave things the way we come and grab them, or the way we come and see them is exactly how we want to leave them. But in some situations like this, you want us in and out from this one and go to your next location to do this and that, especially in a three hour window, when that in itself is already non-realistic or unrealistic. So yeah, man, just try to keep your grease trap area as clean as possible, and on top of that, you don't want that to an accident to happen, whether your grease trap overflows and you guys have, I don't know, forks, spoons, plates, or whatever the case is that you guys use for the actual kitchen. So yeah, just try to keep that area clear, one, so that way we can service it, two, nothing unsanitary happens, and then three, we're able to hit our frame, our window that we're given. So yeah, I just thought about it right now when I saw the picture. So yeah, keep your areas clean. All right, so quick update on this job. So I was able to go in and do one of the jobs, well, somewhat do it, because while I was doing the job, security came in and told me that I need to be out of here by 3, and it was already like 3:05, 3:15, and I still had another one to do. So I spent about 20-30 minutes talking with her about me having to have another job done, but she went ahead and called her manager, and her manager said no, that I have to leave. So looks like I'm gonna have another day where I was supposed to start a little later. More than likely that's gonna be a lie. So like, for example, tomorrow I have a late start, but more than likely it ain't gonna be fucking late start. I'm gonna come and do this tomorrow just because these need to be done. So yeah, so I mean, this is the kind of stuff that we deal with on a daily basis. We try to get these jobs done as much as we can. 90% of the time is not really the pumper's fault. More than likely miscommunications, customers not showing up, stuff like this, where this used to never be an issue. This just started on Friday, where we were able to come in here, and I believe we just had to leave before 6, but now they brought it down to 3, which customers make it near impossible for us to do these jobs, because this particular customer has 3 locations, and all 3 locations she wants us out by a certain time. So, and each job takes about an hour to do. So it's a mission impossible. So I'm hoping that our dispatch Matt will start scheduling this separately, so we don't have to always deal with this stuff, especially with this Bellevue run, where we're in Bellevue maybe twice a week, I want to say, or twice a month. So maybe we can work around that, but this is gonna fuck one of my other days up, because now I know that I'm gonna have to come back and do this one job, and who knows if I'm gonna be the one in Bellevue, but more than likely I'll be somewhere else, and then just stop by here, do this job, and then go where I need to go. So shit like this kind of fucking sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and head back to Seattle, where I was originally supposed to be. But yeah, man, so I'll catch you guys in Seattle. I believe it's a key job, so I should be able to do it. And yeah, and I still haven't found a fucking spot to put you guys, so I can't record while I drive or anything. So all right, so I just pulled up to my next location. You can watch Joker right there. And this location, I know for a fact the alarm goes off, and we still don't have a code for this. Scared the fuck out of me. But yeah, we still don't have a code to this alarm. I don't think we do. I already looked at the notes. But yeah, so basically, again, we try to just go in there, knock it out as quick as possible, and yeah. So let me go ahead and get in this place, knock this job out, because we are kind of like on the road a little bit. I don't know if you can see right there, but obviously we got our lights on so that way they know that we're here. So I'm gonna go in here, knock this job out, and yeah, so I'll hit you guys up after I'm done. So I was right, the alarm did end up going off at that last job. I made sure that we put it on the notes that we need the code if we can possibly get it. They ended up turning off the alarm like halfway through my job, just because they can see on the camera that we were there actually servicing the grease trap, which is pretty cool, but it'll be better if we can get a code. But right now I'm at my other job, and it says garage job, which we have a garage truck now that would fit down there, but they wanted to see if I can do it with the portaback, which I can. I've done it before. It took me about 2.5 hours. It's a GB75, which is about 110 gallons, which is about 2 to 3 trips depending on how bad the grease trap is. So I gave the customer a call about like 10 minutes ago. I'm gonna give him another call and see if he answers or gives me a call back. So far he hasn't called me or anything, and the loading dock is closed right now, so I don't know at what time they open the loading dock to deliveries or services, or if this guy will call me back. So, but either way, I feel like in type of situations like this, to save time, we should probably get like Yeti to come in and do it quicker. It would make a 2-hour job into a 20-minute job quick. So, but I'm here, so we're gonna see if I can go ahead and do it. I'm gonna give him a call in about 5 minutes and see what's up. But for right now, we're just gonna sit here and wait until we get a call, or until we give him a call and see if he answers. So, well, yeah, man, look at that. That's the loading dock that we're supposed to enter through, and then the garage is right next to it, which I know that like Yeti will fit. So, but so far, man, I'm enjoying this truck. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just did that really bad one, the one with the alarm. That thing was bad. Normally you would have to let your stinger breathe or your hose breathe just so it can continue to suck, but not this time. I just shoved my hose in there and it just kept on sucking without stopping. So I'm enjoying this truck. It's a lot better than what I was driving. So hey, what's up, pumpers? Haven't been really recording today just because there's been a lot of like waiting and then moving on to the next one, coming back. It's been one of those days where I call a customer, they don't answer, and they're pretty close to each other, within like 5-10 minutes of each other, and I just kind of keep moving until a customer's there. So like for example, right now I just finished these 2 jobs, same owner, same chef, so they're literally like 2 minutes away from each other. So I was able to just do one, and I was waiting. I called, nobody answered, and I was waiting for somebody to show up because the appointment wasn't until like between 8 and 12. So once I saw that, I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe they're not gonna show up until like closer to 12 o'clock. So I decided to wait because my next appointment is not until 10:30, and it's right now 8 o'clock. So I decided to wait, and then he knocked on my window. He was like, hey, are you here? And I was like, yeah, I'm here to service. He was like, oh, perfect. So he let me in. So sorry about recording today. It's just been one of those days where I just don't know if I'm gonna do it, if I'm not gonna do it, if I'm gonna have to move on to the next one. But yeah, so, and I'm still having a problem finding a spot where to hang this or where to put it. I'm gonna see if I can get one of those cup holders, like little like things to settle it on. But yeah, man, I mean, today's been actually a busy / lazy day. What I mean by that is I'm able to do all my jobs, but it's just not at the time that they say that they're scheduled, if that makes any sense. So basically, like all of my appointments are scheduled for a certain time, but if that customer is not there, I move on to the next one. If that customer is not there, I move on to the next one. As long as they're always close to each other like that, that's what I constantly do until I get to do a job. And then I just keep going back in circles, and I keep going back and I keep going back until I can do it. So, but on a good note though, this truck is amazing. I've got to say, so it's a Mack. It's a Mack truck. I don't know what kind of, I forgot the name of the pump, but it's a badass pump. I don't get clogged really. And it's just constant build-up pressure. So it's not losing its pressure. It's not none of that. It's just continuous sucking. So I can just literally put my hose in there and then just go. So I'm excited about that. Still trying to get used to the hose because I'm short. So so I'm constantly on my tippy toes trying to flip that thing over, but it's all good. So, but yeah, man, right now it's just, I have a 20-minute drive back to downtown Seattle, and I know this specific job doesn't allow me to do anything sooner than the actual appointment time, which kind of sucks. But yeah, man, I've been up since 12 o'clock. I've been on the clock since 12:30. Right now it's 8 o'clock, so I am feeling a little tired. I am feeling like today is gonna be one of those days where you go home and you think you're gonna do something, but you really don't, because you sit down and you knock the fuck out. But I always try to stay up until like 9 o'clock every single time, no matter what time I start. I always try to stay up that late, just because I don't want to ruin it. Coming from the weekends on a Monday and then having to wake up that early, it is hard, especially when you got kids like myself. I have 4 kids, and then we had our niece and nephew over, and they were with me and my wife, and boy, those guys got energy. I tell you, man, when those guys get together, they got energy. So I try to go to sleep at 9 like I normally do. Couldn't. Try to go to sleep at 10. I couldn't. All you hear is arguing, fighting. You know how kids do. They argue. They want this. They want that. They want that one. No, I had this first. So kept my ass up for a long ass time. Finally got like 45 minutes of sleep. I woke up. I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. I snoozed my alarm like 4 or 5 times. But hey, we're here. We're getting the jobs done. We're getting paid. So now let's go on this 20-minute drive to our next job, and let's see see if I can do it, or see if the other next job is close to that one, and maybe I can just keep jumping back and forth. So I just had the funniest thing just happened to me. So I had a bump come up to me, running at me, and he said, "You ruined my day because I couldn't get a slice of pizza." I'm servicing this location. It's a pizza location, and I was in there servicing the grease trap, and after I was done and everything, I was putting my hose away, and he's like running towards me and pointing his finger at me. So I was like, what the heck? I was like, all right. So I stopped what I'm doing, and he tells me, "You ruined my fucking day. You ruined my chances of getting a slice of pizza. I just wanted my slice of pizza." I gotta do a U-turn, so once I do a U-turn, if I can get him on camera, I'll get him on camera, because this is just too funny. So I'm gonna try to do that for you guys real quick. I'm gonna finish this job, and I'll try to show you guys the kind of shit that happens. I mean, this motherfucker's a bum anyways. You know damn well you ain't got no money for no pizza. So I ain't ruined anything. How about you get a damn job, and then you can afford your slice of pizza, and I have to, well, they're not even open yet. So how the heck is that on me? But anyways, I'm gonna finish this off, and I'm gonna turn around so I can show you guys the guy, because Or maybe, I don't know, maybe he'll cuss me out even some more. So I'll put my window down and everything and I'll show you guys, alright? I'm gonna see if I can go get him, you guys. I don't see him anymore, but I'm like an hour ahead, so I'm gonna see if I can go around the block and see if he'll yell at me some more or cuss me out. Yeah, it is. Stands out, doesn't it? That's the point. We're waiting to get a logo and everything, so we pump grease. So we go to restaurants and pump grease? Yeah. And we're West Coast Renewables. We're located in Sumner. And we go up and down Washington. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just like that. He said, that's a nice big purple truck. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, it definitely gets your attention. And I was like, well, that's what we're trying for. But I freaking ruined his day. And I ruined his slice of pizza. How can I? God damn it. Now I feel guilty. Now I'm going to go buy him a slice. Psych. Shit. Just want him to cuss me out a little bit more. And it's so funny because they expect you to react a certain way. But we deal with these things every single day that our reaction is just to fucking laugh. Because that, for some reason, not just them, but like customers, like they expect us to react a certain way. And we just react with basically like a I don't care kind of attitude and laugh, and they just seem to get pissed off more. So there's nothing better than to just freaking piss them off just by laughing at them. And I really wanted you guys to see him, because it was pretty freaking funny. Maybe he just kept on walking down. I don't know. So yeah, so man, I just haven't really been recording just because of that. But it's been a pretty busy day. Oh, look at that. We have a pretty accident over here. Or is it an accident? Or did somebody get knocked out? I don't know. There's a lot of cops there though. Check that out. I don't know if you can see that. I'll probably show you guys when I get closer, but yeah, man. Yeah, this purple definitely brings in some freaking character. It brings in some attention. It brings in some noise. I keep getting stopped, asked about the truck, asked about what we do. So, it looks like a bicycle must have gotten hit or something. Looks like it's a dead body. So they're giving him CPR. I don't know if you guys were able to see that, but it looks like they were trying to give him CPR right now. So I don't know if it was just a homeless guy or I know they're doing construction there, so I'm not 100% sure. Maybe something happened, but yeah, man, welcome to downtown Seattle. We're in the actual heart of downtown right now. So basically where all the homeless and stuff like that hang out. So yeah. You know, when I was driving this at the shop, it seemed like the turning radius on this was pretty nice, but now that I'm actually driving it out here in the street, it's kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of ass. Should I just go through here? I'm gonna go through right here, and I'm gonna go see if anybody's there. If nobody's there, then it looks like it's gonna be one of those jobs where we might have to move along. Well, we only got one more appointment after this, so we're gonna go and check it out. I'm gonna go see if somebody's there. If not, we're probably just gonna go ahead and move on. So bear with me, I'll catch you guys up in a little bit. A little quick update. So the customer that I was waiting for was still not there, but I got a call from one of the guys. They needed some hose to complete a job, so I went ahead and met up with them and gave him about like 30 feet of hose. That should be plenty for him to reach that job. Now we're gonna head back to that job and see if he's there. If it's not, or if I can't do it, then we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next appointment. But man, there's been some crazy stuff going on in Seattle right now. I think I've seen like 30 ambulances trying to rescue a body. I don't know if it's the heat or what it is, but it's pretty crazy right now. And it's not like it's the hottest day of the year, you know. That was that other day. Today it's only like 70 degrees. So I don't know what's going on, but it sure is crazy today. But it's just hard to record while I'm driving because I don't have a place to set it down at. So I just try to pick up the camera whenever I can and show you guys what the heck I'm doing or what I've done. But yeah, so far we're gonna head back to that other job and let's hope that we can do it. So I'll update you guys in a little bit once I get there, and I'm about like 5 minutes away. So all right, you guys, so I'm back at the shop. That job that I was telling you guys about that I might or might not be able to do, of course I was not able to do. They only want service between 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and around that area it's like in a little corner lot where there's literally no parking at that time, and that's exactly at the time that they open the bar. So I couldn't sit there for 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours for a job that I may or may not be able to do. I did try to contact the customer, but I got no answers, straight voicemail. I called them like 4 or 5 times. Same thing, straight to voicemail. So we ended up leaving there, coming straight to the shop. And yeah, and then I just did my normal typical things that I've showed you guys before. I've dumped the truck. I am about to fix my headlights because when I was driving at night, they were pointing in different directions. But I have different headlights that I will be installing here once we get this truck going. We're gonna try and get these new headlights on right here. Hell yeah. Sheesh. So I'm gonna try to install those. I gotta wait for that truck to get out of the way so I can bring this one in, and then that will be my day for today. If I do get them installed, I will show you guys tomorrow how they look on the truck. It should look pretty badass since it's a whole purple and black theme. But other than that, today is a wrap. Very interesting day. Just up and down jobs. We're able to do everything but 2, but there was a lot of driving. I like it like that when there's jobs close to each other like that, because I can keep active, especially when you're very, very tired and you don't want to sit there and wait. Routes like that are pretty cool. But that's it for today, you guys. I am done. for the day. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment anything, what you guys want to see that I do, what you guys want to see more of. You guys want to see more of the crazy stuff that happened while I'm out there, more point of view of my job or what I do, or just what I've been showing you guys. So let me know in the comments below, and yeah, subscribe and like the video. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.